explain to us, what is your movement?
That is a loaded question. So glad you asked. You know what? I call it a movement because I'm starting things from scratch. Things that, as an athlete, I know that athletes want when you compete. I've been doing this a long time, been around more than a minute, and what I try to do is combine everything under one umbrella. So I took the best of every sanctioned thing that I've been out there and I've seen and made it under one umbrella, which is the Lauren Powers Classic, now WFF. So what I've done is make sure that the athlete, number one priority, is the number one priority. In other words, they're treated with respect. We're grateful that they're there. We help them out, and I try to give them as many things as I can possibly give them from the sponsors from the second they get there. First of all, with pricing, I don't charge a membership. That's the first thing. Most everybody I know does. I'm making it so affordable for their friends and family to come support them because I want the audience to be there to support and cheer the athlete on. You know, when you're competing, at least I was, I wanted all the people out there yelling and screaming, yes, it helps, right? So that's very affordable. Instead of almost $100, it's $20 with a flyer. So that includes the whole show plus an expo. So let's just start with the financial part of it. No membership, free parking, $20 entry fee for the whole show, including an expo. Food and drinks, there will be alcohol served, beer, wine, champagne. We have some food there. I have raffle prizes throughout. I have an expo with all the sponsors, which is free to attend. What else? And the athlete doesn't have to pay that membership. It's going to be a $125 entry fee for the first category, and then I lower it to $85 for the second. So any additional, because I want to do a lot of crossovers. I want to give the athlete lots of stage time exposure. Two, we read bios on the athlete. So while they're posing, we get to know them. So we humanize the competitor. And it's for their friends and family and for them. So we get to know, this person was 100 pounds and now look at them. You know what I mean? It's about the journey. So I'm all about promoting the journey of where they are, where they've been, where they're going, what's happening. A second huge thing, part of the movement, is this judging. Okay, I absolutely do not allow coaches on my judging panel, period. I tried that and they pulled their cards and all, it was just a mess. No coaches on or near my judging table. So they're judged by what they bring to the stage that day. Their physique is what the judges see that day, not what they did last show, not what they're gonna do, not whose team they're on, not who's their coach, not how much that coach is paying the promoters. None of this rigged judging and everything's judged in increments of 5. You know what I'm talking about.
Yes,
okay,
yes,
if you don't know what I'm talking about, go look at it.
Scorecards that you guys, if you've never checked it out, go and look at the scorecards. It's amazing how everyone is in even numbers.
And, 5.
One of these days we'll have to go a little bit more into details about how some of these contests are actually judged, and you'd be amazed on how well they're fixed. But back to what your mission is.
Yeah, I don't have any of that. We actually score by what we see. We actually add them up. There's different numbers. Everybody sees something different. We add it up, total, and it's ranked lowest to highest. That's how it's done.
The way it should be.
Thank you.
Yes.
Hello, what a concept. But I'm really adamant about that, and the athletes need to know this, and they need to know and feel confident that there is no favoritism with what coach or team you're on, first of all, or who's if you're dating someone on the panel. And none of that goes down in my shows. I've been there. I've been part of that for years, and it's not fair. So I try to keep things very fair. That's just the first and foremost. That's the biggest movement, I can say. As a competitor, you guys want to do your research. There's so many things out there. There's different sanctioned events. There's different competitions all over the country. There's all kinds of different rules and pricings and memberships and places where they compete at. Do your homework. You know what I mean? I'm not here to bash anybody. I promote everybody, actually, and I honor all the athletes. I want people from all different sanctions to try my event. Just come and try it once, just to see the difference. You know what I mean? I'm confident that you're going to like it because, one, I made it like that.
Yeah.
And I'm all about, you know what I mean? Again, I'm an athlete for the athlete. I'm about having a good time, a positive attitude, and my whole mission of my events is to inspire and motivate. That's it. So I have some of these fun categories for the moms that don't want to be in a bikini, but so we have a boot camp thing, and I give them great prizes. I have for the folks that are tattooed. It's called Inked and Ripped for men and women. They get up there instead of being judged down for all their ink. Now we praise them.
Wow.
Okay,
Yeah.
so these are things I just make up as I go. We have physically challenged, which is huge for me. You know, I've had a competitor with one leg, been burned on 90% of their body. I've had guys on crutches, in a wheelchair, and everything. People are like not dry eye, you know. It's just amazing. It's fitness. It's inspiring. It's motivating. I have a transformational round where people have transformed their whole bodies, and they're honored and celebrated versus judged and ridiculed. So we talk about that. Gosh, what else? I'm just so proud of my events. I do a evening gown sometimes, a shirtless tuxedo sometimes. Trying to make it fun and entertaining for the athletes, not boring. And again, another huge difference in movement. You get more than 10 seconds on stage. If you're a competing competitor, you know what I'm talking about.
So you put in all that hard work, and you can actually show what you put in all those months of hard work in, instead of just being dismissed.
Hello.
Yeah.
You're going to come out, and you're going to go here, you're going to go here, you're going to come back here, you're going to do a routine, and then come back, and then we're going to line you up and judge you like this way.
Great.
So another movement is we combine pre-judging and finals. So there's not 2 ticket sales.
Nice.
Okay, for your friends and family. It's combined. So the men's bodybuilding will come out. We're going to do the compulsories, the mandatories. They're going to do the routines. We're going to bring them out, and we're going to award them. They're done. They can go eat. They can go shopping. They can leave. They can do whatever they want.
Around for 4 or 5
till the night, till midnight to come back out.
Yeah.
Right? It's so I do it all at once, straight through. I love it. The athletes love it. My venue is a huge thing. I have a great venue. We have the green room and the pump room and the tanning area, and just the getting there, the parking and the location, and it's by the beach, and Huntington Beach is very well known. I'm from Huntington Beach, so celebrity girl goes home. All my shows will be in Huntington Beach now, so
right.
Just as if you're an athlete, just know that all my shows will be at this Huntington Beach location at the Central Library. It's fabulous. Everybody, you were there. I know, everybody loves it. The vendors love it. The expo's fun. There's a kitchen. I mean, we can do everything there, and it's just fun. It's local. It's fun. It's by the beach. Great. So that's another thing. Parking has always been an issue at all these venues. I've been to so many shows over the years. It's always just getting there is a nightmare.
Yeah.
So I try to make things easy, simple, affordable, fair, fun, just fabulous. You know what I mean? Then this pro card. Everybody wants a pro card.
Yes.
Okay, the benefits a little bit different, a lot easier to get, and valuable because we go and have a world tour. WFF does a world fitness tour. So if you want to travel with your family, make those your vacations as your competitions, you can do that.
Yeah.
You can win your pro card in one day. You can come in as an amateur and leave as a pro. These are the things.
And you're going against some of the athletes, and not just within your state but within the world.
Yeah,
you're going above and beyond what's just here in the United States.
Thank you.
And I've seen some of those competitors. They are not secondhand athletes. These guys are amazing.
This is no joke. So if you plan to do this, guys, this is not just a novice beginner show.
No, this is
we
for
stepped
the
up.
diehards.
We stepped it up. We're going against, and if you want to be on this Team USA, that's another thing. We're building the team on a more of a for America and our country, not just a local team.
Representing the country.
We're uniting all the teams.
Yes.
Come together and represent our country, you guys, because when they come over from 30 countries, we don't want to get our butts kicked on our own soil, right?
Right.
That'd be pretty embarrassing.
Right.
So that's why I've got these 5 qualifying shows to step up the game. We're going to be selecting top 3 from all the categories that I mentioned earlier, not the fun ones, but the main qualifying, and make this team hardcore. We don't want Australia to come over and beat us. And that I've been to the Worlds and I've been to the universe and with this WFF, and that's no joke. These people are serious competitors. They are no joke. These presidents come in and their teams are amazing. So we have to step up our game here in USA and quit joking around. This is serious stuff. I have fun at my shows, but now it's fun and serious. And going for this pro card is an option, absolutely a given, and it's fun and it's prestigious because it's a old time. I think it's 75 years old sanctioned event, so it's we just don't hear about it here in the States, and that's why it's up to me. They handpicked me to be the one to really do this movement, to answer your question, and get people ready to go and jump on board and see the possibilities and see all the differences and experience what I'm trying to do for the athletes. From the photographers and the videos and just all the stuff that we do. I can't think of anything more I can give back at this point, to give to my athletes, because I love them. They're like my family. I feel like they're my children. I'm offering posing clinics, so we'll be doing those on a local level. Huntington Beach has opened up their UFC gym, brand new facility, huge thing. So when you come out, join, jump on the posing clinics. I help everyone. I'll have assistant coaches and stuff available. you want to be a vendor, everything is on my website, laurenpowers.com, under the fitness event. If you want to be a sponsor, you want to be a vendor, you want to be an athlete, registration, everything is there. It's really simple to fill out, super, everything's easy, right there, pictures, what have you. And any other information, just go to the WFF, Google them, and you will see they're no joke. And now we're in it.
Awesome, that's great.
So
okay,
it's
guys.
a big movement,
Yes.
the LPC movement, and I'm really, I mean, you know, Susan, you know me, I put everything on this, my whole soul, heart, money, everything by myself is to do this for the athletes. So if you guys know me or you want to get to know me or join my movement, please do. I'm really, fighting for this, and it's for the competitors. You know?
Well, you definitely have a big heart for the sport, and again,
my logo's a heart.
If you want more information, go to laurenpowers.com, and you can also find her on Instagram and follow her on Facebook.
You're so sweet.